Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight, I'm going to be giving you guys a conversation that I had on my Instagram and bringing it over here on YouTube. Now, I post a lot of stuff on my Instagram that don't make it to YouTube, so to be sure not to miss out, you got to go on over to my YouTube, click follow, and follow me over there. But because I'm being nice and I want to bring it to y'all and I want to get what y'all think, we're going to talk about it here as well. Now, there has been a lot of buzz, and there's a teacher outside of New Jersey that has been facing a lot of heat and criticism for her extremely surgically snatched body. Now, I'm just going to assume that it's surgically snatched because it doesn't really look realistic, and it kind of looks like the surgeries and the bodies of the girls that get the surgery, and it just kind of matches up. But anyways, so there's parents who are basically calling for her to be fired because they feel as though her body is a distraction for the students. Now, the age range of students that she normally teaches is between preschool and kindergarten, but the parents feel as though her body is a distraction. Now, over on her social media page, she has amassed a following of over 700,000 followers. And on her page, she shares photos of her in the classroom and out of the classroom. Now, when she's out of the classroom, you would mistake her for an OF model or a OF fans content creator. And it's kind of one of those situations to where it's like she's scantily clad and very, very risque when she's not teaching. But then when she's teaching, she's very covered up. Now, because the clothes are very tight fitting, people have came to feel an issue with it because it shows off her very, very, very curvaceous body. Now, according to the headline that I posted, it says, parents want kindergarten teacher fired and they claim her body is too distracting for the students. Okay, and as you see here, you can see photos of her from the back along with photos of her from the front. Now, it says that the art teacher, as the teacher calls herself on Instagram, generated controversy over her body to the point that some parents asked for her to be fired. Mothers make accusations that the teacher's body distracts the student. The teacher, who resides in New Jersey, defended her work despite the criticism she received from some of the parents. She shared in an online post, artist, art teacher, influencer, etc. I have worked for years to become the woman I am today. Strong, successful, loving, motivated, etc. Unfortunately, being an influencer makes it easy for most people to dismiss the immense amount of work it takes to get to where I am today. Most of the time, we only show the final results. So people tend to completely discount the immense amount of work it takes to get here. Even worse, some people believe that we are made of stone and that we have no feelings. Some forget that their lack of empathy can lead to us to lose the income we use to support our families or our emotional control. So I then asked the question, would you feel some type of way if she was your kid's teacher? Now, I got almost 400 comments, and there was a lot of people who felt like the only people who are feeling some type of way are refrigerator-built women. Then there were people who felt like, okay, well, if she's at school, she's in the classroom, as long as she's teaching the kids, who cares? As long as they're getting a good education, as long as she's, doing her job, then that's all that matters. Then there were people who felt like, well, her outside life is not really appropriate either. So if you go on her Instagram, where she has over 700,000 followers, when she's not teaching, she has very scantily clad photos where she's half naked, she's showing her body, and it just seems a little bit risque. So she mixes in these photos where she's showing her body along with the photos of her teaching the classroom, and she has been getting a lot of mixed reviews about it. And again, like I said, over 400 comments on my thing. A lot of people felt like, it doesn't matter what she does in her personal life should not be a reflection of her in the classroom. As long as your children are taught, that should be that all that matters. However, if you guys are aware of the climate that we are in, there has been a lot of teachers who have gotten fired for their off-campus behavior. Now, a lot of people, and I'm not sure what the rules are in New Jersey, but if you have a risque persona outside of the classroom, if you have a OF account, if you are doing risque behavior, it can be grounds for termination. If you guys remember, not too long ago, there was a teacher who got fired because she had an OF account and the school felt like she put their reputation at risk. Now, this is a totally different individual than the individual that I started off the video talking about, but I just want to kind of read it to you. So it says, teacher fired over her raunchy OF account. And it says, the school says she put their reputation at risk. So it says, an elementary school teacher has been fired after her OF account was uncovered by her employer. But she's thankful to have support from fans and the platform, which she calls empowering. Sarah Seals, 40, was terminated by bosses at Starbase on June 27th after the educational organization claimed her racy online account was putting its reputation at risk. Starbase is a program run by the Department of Defense that collaborates with the school districts across the country to offer STEM classes to fifth grade students. Seals worked as a Starbase location in South Bend, Indiana, prior to her dismissal. Outside of the classroom, the single mom had been discreetly running an OF account, and she was sharing unclothed selfies. She was wearing her birthday suit, okay? And she was wearing these, that doesn't really look flattering, but, men are very easy to please. Like, you just have a hole in legs, men will think that it's amazing. They'll think it's amazing. So, to them, they probably thought that was, ooh, ha. But anyways, so I just bring up this because a lot of people were like, who cares? Too bad, so sad. But there are a lot of teachers who have been fired behind this. So I want to know what you think. What do you think of this woman out of New Jersey who is representing the school? She, outside of the school, has this very, very racy, scantily clad and scantily, very skimpy clothed wearing when she's not in school. But when she's in school, she's, teaching the arts. She also has a YouTube channel where she also teaches people how to do art projects and how to paint and things like that. What do you guys think about it? There's Stevie J. If you guys are night owls, y'all know Stevie J. This is his Instagram. He said, for some reason, I agree. He said, I agree with this one. Fire her. You want attention? Take your A to OnlyFans. Her A is not interest in teaching these kids. She a teacher with the sole purpose that she could be talked about. Fire her. Okay? Then somebody else says, the buff male teacher got fired for being too fine without a shirt. So now they should put you, cannot be attractive to teach. But on the other hand, the pictures look photoshopped. Is this real? Well, the pictures are cinched in a bit, photoshopped a bit, but hey, it is what it is. Another person says it wouldn't be so bad if it was natural. Somebody else says, I'm mad. I got to go to this school every day now. Another person says the only parent/teacher conference that's all fathers are happy to attend. And then this person says, it's the big and bothered wives and grandmas that are insecure. Those kids don't give a darn. They just want to play. Now, the dads might be volunteering just a little bit too much. Okay. Let me see. There was another person who felt like it was completely unprofessional, but the majority of the people felt like it was no problem. This person right here, New York says, yeah, no, she gotta go. And I'm a stud lesbian. Sometimes you have to put the kids over what you like. She's not appropriate to be a teacher, and she knows that. And you people will never have a good career if you don't get your profile has to be clean on and off the job. When it's a job like this, y'all stuck trying to be IG models, which is why you see nothing wrong. Okay. Another person says, if she wants to look like an ant, let her look like an ant. What's the big deal? Okay. Another person says, dad engagement was off the charts in this class. Mad dads in the PTA like, nah, babe, I got this one. Okay. Another person says maybe she needs to find better attire for work. Another person says they see nothing wrong. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay. If you guys want to check out what people had to say about it, you can check the comments down below here, and then you can check out my Instagram. So this is Troy Taylor. I think this is the guy who is like a music legend. He says, is your child learning anything? Question mark. That's the question, because if so, then okay. And, the list goes on and on and on and on. Let me know what y'all think down below. Let's talk about it.